Bye, Eleanor. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, my God, it's so exciting to be here at 2 North Down. Let's get this out of the way right up top. Yes, I am from there. No, I didn't vote for him. And no, I don't know why anyone did. But I'm American. I'm the real deal, purebred and unapologetic. So American, I don't even need the microphone. That's how fucking American I am. But I don't live there anymore. I live here in London with my boyfriend. Not a lesbian, surprise. You fucking think you're liberal, but you're not. 2019, you can identify however you wish in 2019. Be whoever you want to be. I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, I have a friend named Dave, and he just started to identify as a waffle iron. And all my friends are like, good for Dave. Dave's comfortable in his own skin. We are proud of Dave. Yet I tell them I have a boyfriend, and they're like, you sure? But I do. I have a boyfriend. We've been together for 5 years, so we're almost done. He's English, my boyfriend, and as an American, the English accent, thank you. Sexiest accent in the world. And when me and my boyfriend do make love, it's so hot, because, you know, I make a lot of noise, and he apologizes for everything. He's like, oh, sorry, T, that's how he comes. You're my kind of guy. The rest of you need to catch the fuck up. Just, by the way, I'm sorry if this happened at the beginning. I missed the beginning of the show. But give me a cheer if you're in a relationship. Yeah, it's nice, and it's nice being in a relationship. Give me a cheer if you're single. It's better, isn't it? It's better. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my boyfriend. I do. But, like, I miss being single sometimes because I was good at it. Good. Because by nature, I'm a promiscuous person, which means I was always sore. It's just a clever way to say I was kind of slutty. That's all that means. I felt like you guys tightened up again. Like, it's fine. I just don't like the word slutty. Like, I hate it when it's used negatively, but I really fucking hate it when women claim it, you know? You know, when women are like, oh my gosh, I'm such a slut. You have no idea. I am such a slut. I've had sex with like 9 people. I'm like, that's not slutty, that's your first semester of college. Because being slutty, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. Of course, never be ashamed of it, but you shouldn't be proud of it either. You know, being slutty, it's like being Catholic. Every Sunday, you wake up and feel judged by a man who's not there. I've been reading the news to stay educated. And did you read, I read an article on the BBC, that in Madrid, they found dangerous amounts of fecal matter in street cannabis. Did you guys hear, did you read this one? Dangerous amounts of fecal matter in street cannabis, which gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, that's some good shit. Good to see you again. Hey, mate. Sorry, you've heard some of this a week ago. Have fun editing this together. But no, I do try to be healthy. We've discussed. I do. Like, one thing I do for myself every morning is I make green smoothies every morning. And in my green smoothies, I put organic vegan pea protein powder. Now, I'm not vegan, but one can dream of perfection. Like, I've tried. If you are vegan, fucking good for you, because it makes sense. Environmentally, health-wise, it makes sense, and I have tried, but it's very hard to be vegan, because have you ever tasted food? Like, oh. I gave up being vegan the last time when one of my vegan friends was like, would you like to try my vegan cheesecake? It's made with avocado. And I just lost it. I was like, go fuck your guacamole cake. That is not cheesecake, that is guacamole cake. And I'm gonna go home and make cheesecake made with Philadelphia cream cheese like a goddamn American. And you can take your guacamole cake and shove it right up your well-fibered ass. I may have overreacted. But I put organic vegan pea protein powder in my smoothies. And I'm not afraid to share my smoothies with my friends, for they are delicious. And sometimes my friends try them and they're like, oh, whatever do you put in this? And I tell them about the organic vegan pea protein powder. Silence your phones. Organic vegan, hey, this is being filmed. So, we'll do that one again. But I always put organic vegan pea protein powder in my smoothies. And my friends will try them and be like, my, whatever do you put in this? And I tell them about the organic vegan pea protein powder. And they're like, oh, perhaps I should buy some. How much does it cost? And I tell them it costs 30 quid a bag, and they freak the fuck out. They're like, you spend 30 quid to make this. This isn't even good. I'm just being polite. They lose their minds when I tell them I spend 30 quid on organic vegan pea protein powder. Cannot believe I spend 30 quid on organic vegan pea protein powder. Yet when I tell them I spend 100 quid on a gram of cocaine, no one bats an eye. All of a sudden, then I'm the fun one of the group. Everyone wants to hang out with Abigoliah, you know. Like, do you know how long it takes to get through a bag of organic vegan pea protein powder? It takes about 3 months. Do you know how long it takes to get through a gram of cocaine? Yeah, because now you know it's being filmed. You don't want to say, do you? One time, I don't want to brag. I've done the Edinburgh Fringe. I've played to tens of people. And real hot ticket. And one night, I was at the Fringe, and there's a family sitting right in front. And there was a Glaswegian, 14-year-old Glaswegian boy named Shane. What a cutie pie. And I asked the audience how long it takes to get through a gram of cocaine, and they did exactly what you did. They just were like, we are saying nothing. And 14-year-old Glaswegian Shane just went, about a half hour. I thought he was too young for the show. Turns out I'm too old to hang out with him. By the way, for the record, I just want to say everything I did was just like jokes, right? Like, haha, jokes. Just legally, I want to put that out there. They're jokes. Because as a foreign person living in your country on a visa that might as well be written in crayon, I would never just say I do drugs on stage. All I'm saying is every once in a while, I put a substance in my body that makes all my ideas brilliant. Like I said, people assume all sorts of things because of the way I look. We do it about everyone. You know, we do it about everything. You know, because I have pink hair and tattoos, people assume I like a certain type of music. And whatever music you think that might be, I don't like that music. I played my quintessential pump-up gig coming, my quintessential pump-up music coming to the gig tonight. Musical theater, Fiddler on the Roof. Yes, please. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Drop that bass. That is a sick tune, you know? Fucking love it. Another thing, and we've just met, so maybe you don't see it, but my friends cannot believe I've never been to a strip club. I don't know what about this. It's like, but I have friends who are like, but Abigoliah, you love chicken wings and titties, ergo. And I have friends who haven't been to strip clubs, and by friends, I mean women. And I have friends who have been to strip clubs. And by friends, I mean 40-year-old divorced men who no longer talk to their kids, you know, lads. And they're the reason why I don't want to go to a strip club, is because whenever it comes up, they always just grin at me and they're like, I'll take you to a strip club. I'm like, I don't want to go with you. Because that fucking grin's so scary. They look at me like a hyena ready to take me to the elephant boneyard. It's supposed to be a great strip club, so I hear. But it's just like right now, at this point in my life, I'm 34. What? Abigoliah, you look older. Thank you. It's the booze. Oh, you'll laugh at that one. I see how we are. But like, by the way, if strip clubs are your thing, if you work at one, absolutely, you do you. It's just, at this point, at 34 years of age, I'm just like, if I want to watch a hot woman dance, I'll just take off my own clothes and dance in front of the mirror. Thank you for the woo. Thank you. I find your applause patronizing. If you don't think I'm hot, by the way, there's no reason you should, but the only difference between me and a stripper is you're not drunk and you haven't paid me 50 quid. That's it. That's the difference right there. It's better when I dance for myself. It's a sweet experience. You know, I'm just jamming out. I can be truthful to myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm not working my way through nursing school. I'm doing 20 minutes of cardio so I can go to ITSU. Yeah, yeah. Just slipping pound coins into my own bra, jamming out to my sick beats, being like, if I were a rich man. It's better when I dance for myself. Do you understand? Better experience. I don't gotta know touch rule. You guys have been lovely to talk to you. I tell you one more thing and then I go away. If you did want to follow me on social media, by the way, you totally can. Because my name's so specific, you just type that in to anything and I'll show up. So when the whole room's like, I don't know what the fuck she's called. I just know Eleanor said something in Swahili and a white girl walked on stage. My first name is Abigoliah. It's my first name. My last name is Schamaun, like what Michael Jackson used to say, Schamaun! I know, which is such a funny joke, and now it has dark undertones. Win-win. And Abigoliah, it is a very interesting first name, absolutely. And people are always like, oh my God, that's so interesting. What does it even mean, Abigoliah? It's Aramaic for mistake. I love that I heard someone go, oh, like that's true. She's like, oh. I'll tell you guys the truth. My given name is Abigail. Abigoliah is a nickname I got when I was a child, and I kept it as my real name because when my name was Abigail, people didn't call me Abigail, they called me Abigail. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It is so good to live in a country of pantomime. Thank you. Is he behind me? But so here's the story. Growing up in rural Ohio, I was in marching band, not bragging, but I was in marching band, and every day this kid used to call me Abigail, every day. First of all, he played French horn. He shouldn't have been allowed to insult anyone. Like French horn. Some of you look confused. Do you know the French horn? Do you know what I'm talking about? The French horn. It's the one where you look like you're fisting an elephant. That guy made fun of me, would call me Abigail every day, and I'd go home crying to my mother, and my mother would be like, honey, you're not fat, you're just big boned. And I'd be like, yeah, but why do my bones jiggle? And in truth, I think he had a crush on me because we were at that age where you make fun of someone when you like them. And now I've grown up to be a curvy woman, and some people are very into that. But no one really knows how to compliment a curvy girl. Like it's just being told the truth with enthusiasm. I've had strangers walk up to me on the street, people I don't even know, just walk up to me and go, you got some thick legs. Which is true, I do, and I own it, but when you say that to my face, it makes me think you want to eat my legs. Like making Abigoliah jambalaya, which would be delicious. Other times it gets to that point where I'm like making the sweet loves to a man, and he'll just be like, you got a fat ass. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, you're right, I do have a fat ass. Here, fuck it, eat it, conquer the world with it. Just afterwards, let's cuddle. I feel like as a group, you are not appreciating how good I am at cuddling. That did not get the response it deserved. I'm good at it. I'm so good at it because I'm a feminist, so I'll be the big spoon, you know? I just wrap my arms around a guy and I'm like, don't leave me! That's how I got my boyfriend. Look at me, I have the tits of a stripper but the shoulders of a bouncer. It's a good time. I have an undercut going all around my head. That is a military grade cut right there. You touch it in the middle of a cuddle, you think you're with a Marine. I'll protect you. I don't even know what it's like to get a compliment as a skinny girl. Like, what would that even... Well, do they get compliments? Because there are no songs about them. Yeah, it's a valid point. Sir Mix-a-Lot wrote a song in the 80s so good they knighted him. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Fuck yes, that's a song. No one ever wrote, my anaconda don't What? None unless your hip bone's bruised while we're fucking. That's not good. Queen wrote Fat Bottom Girls. That song is poetry. The lyrics, oh my God. Left alone with big fat Fanny. She was such a naughty nanny. He, big woman, you're gonna make a bad boy out of me. Yes, you are. No one ever wrote left alone with skinny Minnie. She had itty bitty titties. Elven woman. I can't wait to play your ribcage like a xylophone. No one wrote that. Thank you. I'm so glad you like that joke, to be honest with you. Because I've done that joke. Every once in a while, I do that joke. And I'll look out into the audience, and I'll see one woman's arms folded like, no. I'm offended. And I always feel really bad because it's your night out, and I want nothing but for you all to have a good time. So I always have to go up to that woman after the show and just be like, I am so sorry. I wasn't even talking about you. You're not that thin. Like, oh. I've been Abigoliah. You've been a delight. Good night.